I know what you guys are thinking. David versus Goliath, the Leafs and the Sens. Well, you know what? The Battle of Ontario might be different this year. I mean, okay, cue it to a couple hours when the Leafs beat the Sens like 7-1, but I personally think that the Sens are going to put up more of a fight and be a tough out in this Canadian division every single night. I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs, not saying they're going to win the division, not even saying they're going to win Phil Kessel's heart. Only hot dogs can do that. But what I am saying is watch out for them and don't sleep on them, okay? You're not walking in here and playing a beer league team. It's an NHL club. They've improved, and they might be tougher to beat than you think. And that all starts tonight. And let's start with the Sens, shall we? Now the lineup, of course, for Ottawa, it's going to switch like crazy because it's a bunch of young guys and rookies and a few veterans there, so expect this lineup to be shifted around a whole lot, and that's not even including the taxi squad, the possible injuries, protocols for quarantine, and things like that. Just like based on a regular team of young guys and rookies, you know the lines are going to get shifted around a lot. But that being said, the quote-unquote first line right now for the Sens, it's looking like it's going to be Brady Tkachuk on the left, Josh Norris at center, and Drake Batherson on the right wing. Clearly, that's listed as the first line because of Brady Tkachuk. Second line, Tim Stutzle. Oh, he's looking like he's going to be the franchise player for the Sens here. And then at center, Derek Stepan, solid NHL centerman there, and Evgeny Dadonov, the daddy, at right wing. He is a really great, underrated goal scorer. Ottawa got a good player there. Third line, Nick Paul left wing, Chris Tierney at center, and Connor Brown, former Leaf, at right wing. And then the fourth line, you got newly acquired from the Lightning, Cedric Paquette, Artem Anisimov, and Austin Watson. And then on defense, your first pair, it's Thomas Chabot and it's Eric Goodbranson. And then on your second pairing, it's Mike Riley with Nikita Zaitsev. And the third pairing, you got Christian Wolanin with Josh Brown. Now do you see what I mean? It's a bunch of young guys that are going to get shifted around the lineup. Who has chemistry with who belongs more on a power play unit, penalty kill, that type of thing. Guys like Josh Norris, Wolanin, Stutzle, they're going to see exactly where these guys fit in. But that being said, the keys to victory for me tonight for the Ottawa Senators is to find your winning duos. Find which pairings, which duos are a good winning combination for you. Maybe Tkachuk and Stutzle work together. I get they're both left wingers, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe Josh Norris and Stutzle. Maybe Tkachuk and Derek Stepan. Maybe Thomas Chabot works really well with Goodbranson. Or maybe it's Josh Brown who finds some chemistry on defense with Chabot. Like, this is where I'm looking at if I'm the Senators. What can I see maybe long term? Okay, these guys work together, like Gaudreau and Monahan in Calgary, like Backstrom and Ovechkin in Washington. Like, these had to start somewhere, and that's what you want to find in Ottawa. And of course, the new face of your franchise, your third overall pick, you want Tim Stutzle to come out swinging. Alright, now switching gears over to the Leafs side of things. Okay, look, we already saw it mid-game against the Habs. Big comeback win for the Leafs, but we already saw some line juggling in-game. So yes, the lines are going to switch, but as of right now, this is what we got going into the game against the Sens tonight. We got Thornton, Matthews, Marner first line, which is the same as the last game. Jimmy Vesey still on that second line. He got that big goal for the Leafs, a lucky goal, but still a big goal, between Tavares and Nylander. And Nylander, he has been lighting it up lately. And then the third line, it's Superman Mikheyev, it's Kerfoot, and it's Hyman. Don't be surprised if Hyman slips into the top six, maybe takes a VC spot on the left wing to play with Tavares and Nylander. You'll see some shifting around there. And then the fourth line, it's Alexander. Okay, I want to get this right because I butchered it last time. Barabanov. Okay, how did I do, Leafs fans? How's that? Okay, and then the center, we got Jason Spezza, and on the right wing, we got Wayne Simmonds. And last time I said that Mikko Lehtinen is a forward. You guys flamed me for that. I remember now that he is a defenseman, and I will not make that mistake again. And speaking of defensemen, the D pairs for tonight are Morgan Rielly, the overtime hero, with TJ Brody once again. For a first game, Brody did decent, I thought, but he did have his rough moments that I remember. It was like flashbacks to him in Calgary. I remember seeing that. So hopefully Brody can up his game even more, playing with Morgan Rielly, who had a stellar game. And then second pairing, Jake Muzzin with Justin Hull. And third pairing, we got Dermott and Bogosian. Now, from what I saw on Wednesday night against the Habs, the defense was pretty spotty for the Leafs. So definitely the key to victory here, you know your Matthews, your Marner, Tavares, all these guys, they're going to come up and they're going to score, okay? You know that. We even saw it Wednesday night. I need the defense to come through, okay? If the defense would have locked it down and came through, the Leafs would have probably won that game handily against the Habs, okay? Because the big guns are going to score. You just need to shut the other team down. And given, I know this is the Sens, it's not the Habs, all right? So it's going to be relatively easier to shut them down. But still, like I said, don't underestimate them. The key to victory for the Leafs is the defense to be stellar. And of course, between the pipes for these two teams, pretty much no-brainers. It's Freddie Anderson for the Leafs, and it's newly acquired Matt Murray for the Sens. Really interested to see how Matt Murray plays in an Ottawa Senators uniform. A beautiful 2D Ottawa Senators uniform, might I add. Alright guys, that's going to do for this one. Let me know, who are you cheering for? I mean, I know there's probably way more Leafs fans than Sens fans. Show your support, Sens fans. Let's see. For me, the most interesting things, I'm looking at Stutzle, I'm looking at Matt Murray on the Ottawa side. And on the Leafs side, I'm looking at Joe Thornton. How's he going to come for his second game? And Wayne Simmonds and TJ Brody. That's everything for here, guys. Like this video for more stuff like this. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. All right? Peace out.